Okay, everybody, let me walk you through a little short tutorial about some of these baits that I use. You know, there's an old adage, the bigger the bait, the bigger the fish. Maybe. Sometimes that's true. You know, sometimes it isn't. But when you're pulling crankbaits, you want to try to match the hatch if you can, which is not always easy to do. You know, some lakes have shad, some lakes have herring, some lakes have, you know, just all sorts of things. But anyway, the most common crankbait to pull for crappie, probably the king of all of them, is this guy here. This is your typical Bandit 300. It's 2 inches long. The body is 2 inches long, and it weighs about 3/8 of an ounce. It has a pretty lengthy bill. All right. Jenko is another one. It's almost exactly the same body size, bill length, bill angle. They're very similar, those two. Okay. So that's a good starting point. Now, if you want to save save a little money, you can look for Arky 350s. They're very similar. You can get bombers. I like these bombers. This is called the fat-free fingerling. Now you'll notice compared to the Jenko or the Bandit, the body's a little bit longer and the bill is a little wider and a little shorter, okay? They all run very well. If you want a longer profile, a little slimmer looking bait, you can go with the Berkley Flicker Shad, number 7. Berkley Flicker Shad 7. It's a great running bait, and it does good. Now, if you go to some of these, what they call highland reservoirs, I guess you'd say, these big deep lakes that have a lot of stripers or hybrids or whatever, I like to step it up and go to a little bit bigger lure. I had a guy ask me at the boat ramp, "You catching fish on those big?" Yeah, I'm catching them, trolling these. This is the Bomber Fat-Free Shad. It's a heavier lure than the fingerling. This is the small bomber. It's a little bit longer, a little bit fatter, okay? And then similar to that is, this is a Bass Pro Shops BPS Cranking 8, okay? Cranking 8. They've got shorter, wider bills, but they'll get down there and they're fat. They got a fat body. And I'm telling you, for those clear water, deep lakes with the stripers and all, tie you one of these babies on. They weigh a ½ an ounce. They're a little bulky looking, but you'll catch crappie on them. It's crazy. It's crazy. So there are no wrong answers. Get you some crankbaits. Start out with the cheapos and work your way up. There's just a few examples. Get out there and give it a try.